We lost another Facebook ads targeting option. And if you're running ads on the platform, you know just how important these changes can be. Feels like every time we get comfortable with a feature, it's gone. And this time, it's no different. But what does this mean for your campaigns? How will it affect your targeting strategy moving forward? Stick around because in this video, we're diving deep into the latest change, breaking it down step by step, and most importantly, how you can adapt. What's happening with Facebook ads targeting? So what exactly did Facebook take away this time? It's called detailed targeting exclusion, and it was a powerful tool for anyone serious about their ad performance. For those unfamiliar, let me put it simply. It allowed advertisers to exclude certain interests, behaviors, and demographics from their targeting. This was key for those running campaigns with multiple ad sets, ensuring that your ads didn't overlap with each other. But now, that option has vanished. Let's paint a picture. Say you're targeting two groups, people who love yoga and people who love healthy eating. I fall into neither of those. However, naturally, there's going to be some overlap. A lot of folks who love yoga probably also care about their diet. So what advertisers used to do was exclude yoga lovers from the healthy eating ad set to make sure their ads weren't hitting the same people twice. It was about precision, about ensuring you weren't wasting your ad spend showing the same message to the same person over and over again. This method also allowed advertisers to see which group performed better, making it easier to optimize ad campaigns for cost efficiency. But now, poof, that's gone. So why would Facebook get rid of something so useful? Well, like with most changes, there's a bigger picture at play. Facebook, or Meta, if you want to be fancy, is making a clear push toward more automated targeting, otherwise known as Advantage Plus audiences. They want their algorithm to do the heavy lifting. Instead of you painstakingly crafting who should see your ads, they'd rather use their data and machine learning to figure out who should see it. And while this might sound convenient, it's not always in the best interest of advertisers. Now don't get me wrong, automated targeting can work really well for some advertisers. But for some businesses, losing control over who gets to see your ads can be a huge drawback. It means Facebook decides who sees your ads based on the data they have, not necessarily based on the specific audience you had in mind. Let's go back to that yoga and healthy eating example. Before, you could make sure that the two groups didn't overlap by excluding one group from the other's ads. Now, you're at the mercy of Facebook's algorithm. And you might be thinking, well, can't I just trust Facebook's algorithm to figure it out? Yeah, maybe, but remember, Facebook is in the business of showing more ads to more people. Their goal is to keep people on their platform. So if that means showing the same ad to someone multiple times, that's what they'll do. More ad impressions also equal more revenue for them, even if it doesn't necessarily align with your specific business goals. Now, let's get into how this change will impact advertisers. If you're someone who relied heavily on detailed targeting exclusion to run your Facebook ad campaigns, this change may be a tough pill to swallow. You'll need to rethink your strategy and approach to targeting. For advertisers who still have campaigns running with this feature, Meta has announced that you can continue using it until January 31st, 2025. So if you're in the middle of a campaign, you don't need to panic just yet. However, after that date, this feature will be completely removed and no new campaigns will have access to it. For those who have used this feature in the past but weren't seeing the best results, this might actually be a blessing in disguise. Yep, while it may sound counterintuitive, Meta claims that by removing these exclusions, advertisers will see better results in terms of cost per conversion because the algorithm will reach more untapped segments of the audience that may have been excluded unnecessarily in manual setups. According to Meta, a recent test showed a 22.6% lower cost per conversion for campaigns that didn't use this feature. That's a significant difference, and it suggests that advertisers who stop relying on exclusions might see improved performance moving forward. Custom audience exclusions still available. But what about custom audiences, you might ask?
Great question.
The good news is that you can still exclude custom audiences from your ad sets. That's phenomenal because that comes really in handy. Being able to do so is actually more valuable than excluding detailed targeting options.
Why?
Because these are the people who are already familiar with your brand, and in many cases, you don't want to waste ad spend showing them the same messages over and over again. For example, if you're running a promotion that's only available to new customers, you wouldn't want your existing customers to see that offer. So you can exclude them by creating a custom audience of your current customers and preventing them from seeing those ads. And you know what's even better? Facebook offers multiple ways to create a custom audience. You can build one from website traffic, app activity, engagement with your content like videos or lead forms or your page, or by uploading a customer list with information such as email addresses or phone numbers. Once created, you can exclude these groups from your campaigns to ensure you're targeting fresh prospects rather than wasting ad budget on people who already are familiar with your brand or have already converted and purchased your products. Now that we've covered what's happening and why, let's talk a little bit about how you can adapt. The first step is to embrace the shift toward automation. As much as you may want to hold on to manual controls, the future of Facebook ads is clearly moving in a direction where the algorithm plays a bigger role in the targeting and optimization. Instead of focusing on exclusions, think about how you can better leverage Meta's machine learning capabilities. That means taking advantage of Advantage Plus audiences, where Meta will use your targeting suggestions as guidelines but not hard rules. It also means being more intentional about the data you feed into the system. The more data you give Meta, whether it's through custom audiences, pixel tracking, or conversion events, the better it'll be at finding the right people for your ads. And just because exclusions are gone doesn't mean you can't still run effective tests. In fact, now is the perfect time to start experimenting with broader audiences and seeing how Meta's algorithm handles the targeting. Create multiple ad sets with different targeting suggestions and see which one performs best. You may be surprised at how well Facebook's algorithm can optimize your ads when it's given the freedom to do so. So there you have it. We've lost another Facebook ads targeting option, but it's not the end of the world. In fact, if you're feeling overwhelmed by these changes, don't worry, you're not alone. Whether you're a small business or a seasoned advertiser, this stuff can feel complicated. But here's the thing, staying ahead of the curve is half the battle. Now that you know what's happening, you can start planning for it. Keep refining your campaigns, focus on what you can control, and always be ready to adapt to whatever Facebook throws at us next. Alrighty folks, that's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below. What do you think about the removal of detailed targeting exclusion? Is it a big deal for your business? Let's talk about it down below. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more tips on navigating the ever-changing world of Facebook ads. See you next time.